Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, Max. How are you? Happy Friday. Glad you could come along. Oh, I don't have my mods playing. That's, whoops. Forgot about that. Or, yeah, did I forget? Yeah. Never even launched it. Oh, well, sure. Let's play a mod. Well, you know what I don't have now is my volume control because my monitors are all over the place. Okay. There we go. Cool. And now I need to go back to where was I before? Yeah, anyways. Cool. How are you? Hope you're well. Yeah. Gonna be doing a bit more settlers, so I'm gonna start that now, and we didn't need to listen to the mod for all that long. So let's give that a go. Bob.
Board book of Octavius, captain of the Tortius. The morning entry for the 12th day in the month of Mars in the 4th year of the godlike emperor.
Anything exciting happening for the weekend? Oh, that lamp is shining right at me.
Driven by a wind from the southwest.
That's better.
Tomorrow we will have crossed
Slightly less shiny.
storms. If all goes well,
Anyway,
we will have reached the Latonic province
cheers.
in 4 days.
Happy Friday.
The second entry on the same day.
Watched this last time. Now, thing is, I had an awful lot of wine last week when I was doing this, so I'm not even entirely sure I remember where we were. I presume I saved it. Let's see. Load game. Initial contact. Oh yes, we've met the first new tribe. There we go. Up in smoke. How are you? Welcome in. Evening and happy Friday. Here we are. We're doing a bit of settlers too. We've met a new tribe. Let's see if I can remember how to play this because I was a little bit drunk last week. Oh, jeez, I've expanded quite a bit. It turns out. Oh, what's going on here? Hello, welcome in, James. Welcome along. Yes. I had a few lemonades last week, and I can't remember exactly what I was doing here. But oh, we've stretched ourselves out that way, haven't we? So I can't remember exactly what my plan was. Did I have a plan? Is that are these guards' huts, or is that a guards' hut kind of thing there? Are they fishermen's huts? I know we've got a couple of border posts lined up. We've got another one here, so we should be okay. Oh god, they've got quite the setup going. Oh no, they are military buildings there for these guys. You can see they got the flag. The flags mean something. So I think that the half flag means it's not really that important. It's not really holding the border, but a cross on the flag means it is. See, I've got a cross on the flag there. Do I have any half? Yeah, half flags. I've got a lot of building. I've got this building here that I probably don't even need. If I go in there, can I get the people to come out? What does that button do? Oh, it centers it. And burn it down. Okay. Well, use the soldiers. Use the gold coin button. You can stop the delivery of gold coins to soldiers. However, without gold coins, the soldiers here cannot train and improve their skills. Yeah, so this is a bit different to the first game. I kind of remembering this, that the barracks, the military buildings consume gold rather than just holding gold. Because in the first game, all you need to do is keep the gold in their presence and they're happy out. Not quite the same here. So let's see how our supply lines are doing. Trying transport tools, stock, buildings, merchandise, general statistics. Oh, computer's ahead of us. Computer's way ahead. Inhabitants, merchandise. Although we're doing well here. Military strength. Oh, we need to work on the military strength. Productivity. Vanquished enemies. Oof, how long was I playing this? Oh yeah, no, it's okay. It's flatlined. Okay. Military. So we have no swords. We need sword makers. We have a bit of wheat and a bit of meat and a bit of bread. So I think we're... Oh, did we set it? We did set up a bakery last time, didn't we? Productivity. Okay, so the woodcutter could be doing better. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's a hard crash. That's a hard crash. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Oh, this machine that I'm running it on is as flaky as anything. So, yeah. So now we're seeing the back room, as it were. It's all right. We're nearly there. Don't know what happened there, but oops. Oh dear, indeed. Right. Let's try that again.
Board book of Octavius, captain of the Tortius. The morning entry for the 12th day in the month of Mars.
Let's try that again. Yeah. Okay, we're back here again. So we're woodcutters. Where were we? We're looking at... Oh, I wonder if it's a bug. Productivity. See, is it going to crash again when we're in this window? No. Maybe. So, our farm is doing well. Our well, we don't have a well. Bakery. Haven't got a bakery or a mill going, actually, so we need to sort that out. So we've got a farm. Farm here, generating wheat. 88%. It's running well. So we need to bring that to... We need a mill and a bakery. So can we build a mill? If we build a mill here... Farm front door is there, so it would be better if we build a mill here. Is a mill a medium-sized building? It is. There's a mill. Bakery, forester, quarry, fishery, hunter, well, sawmill, slaughterhouse, bakery. Clicky, there we go. Okay. So now we're set up. Now we're set up for creating bread. This is a good thing. We need bread. I'm trying to remember what happens if you don't have water. Oh. Map isn't all that big, actually. Looking at it. Do we have mountains? The mountains here are kind of What's a ruin? Can we explore the ruins? There's some good woodland there. Okay, there's a bit more of a mountain there. I wonder if we put a guard's house here. See, we've got a guard's house there. Jesus, we're doing lots of guards' houses. Cheese and ham toasties. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Guardhouse or barracks. Which one's bigger? We'd do a barracks. That's a barracks, isn't it? Barracks, yeah. Yes, cheese and ham toasties. We need a slaughterhouse as well. Yeah. Oh, I do like a cheese and ham toasty. Just quick hello. Oh, you're on the subway. Oh, the Clockwork Orange. For anyone who doesn't know, Glasgow has the most awesome subway system in the world. I'm impressed you're getting reception. But yeah, it's literally just like a little circle. And it's these small little trains. It's very old. It's like the third oldest subway system in the world. So it was like state of the art 130 years ago or something like that. But it's just a circle. And everyone calls it the Clockwork Orange because it's just like a little toy train because it's really small and it used to be painted orange. Now they're more white, but they just go around the circle. That's cool. Are you off out into town? Or are you on the way home? Or what's your plan? Yeah, so there's some minor mountains here, so we can get some mines set up. Did we do anything with this? Activity window, observation, house names. Oh, I see. Go to headquarters, observation window, display options. Okay. So yeah, so we've got a bakery and our mill there. Cutting wood, we're chopping down trees. Where are we going with the logs? That's the wood cutters. So we've got a sawmill. So we've got plenty of timber. Do we have a stone cutters? We do. It's down there, but it's nearly out of stone. Quarry. Oh, he's doing well though. Still got 100% output. That's fine. Is that a quarry as well? Oh, I was all over that. 2 quarries. What's that one? A brewery. Oh, excellent. What was this one? And a metalworks. Okay, so it's making tools. Did we have... That's a sawmill. Did we have a weapons manufacturer? We've got a fishery there. Is that one a hunter? Producing some meat. It's another woodcutters. What's this one? I don't remember building a storehouse. Oh dear. Oh dear. I suppose it makes sense at that kind of distance from the base. It wouldn't have been my first choice now at this early stage. But it was last week's Rob's first choice. Forester. Okay, he's planting trees for the woodcutter. Okay, cool. Great. Now, I need to make weapons. What do I have in stock? Coal. Do I have iron ore? I don't have any iron ore, so there's no point in having smelters yet. I need to get the mines going. These are... That's a mountain, technically. Let's send a geologist up there. Let's go. Oh, no, just that one. Calling the geologist. Let's send up a couple of geologists. Scout do. Can't remember. Okay, well this we're going to lose this land, I think, but we've got some defenses up here, so we should be all right. I presume they're going to build some sort of barracks here, given that it looks like it's stone at the start. Like this little island thing here. What if I build a guard's house there? Build waterway. Oh, cool. Yes. Nice and level along the shoreline, of course. Oh. That's what I said. Click. Good evening, Andrew. I'm Immortal. Welcome in. Welcome in and cheers. Happy Friday. Settlers 2. I've already had a crash once. which was slightly annoying. About 5 minutes in. But yeah, how are you? Hope you're well. I'm out of wine. I only had a little bit of wine left. I was using it for cooking during the week. That's fair enough. So yeah, so I'm out of wine. I might have to find some more booze because it's a Friday night. Oh, nice. Nice. Solid choice. So they're building the barracks here. I have my defenses here and here, so I should be all right here. But I was hoping to get this built, but it might. I'm not sure how far that will spread. Might lose that one, but it's all right. We're okay. We're in a bountiful land at the moment, and I was playing this last week, and I got fairly hammered while I was playing it. I don't remember building some of these buildings. Oh dear. It's okay. It's okay. Oh. What is that doing actually? Farmer plants grain, a windmill, then processes it used to feed the pigs. Or to bake bread. Mm-hmm. But so far, doing all right. Geologist has found coal and iron ore. Play some Civ, yes. It's different, definitely similar but different in styles. Oh, I've got 14 messages. Wondering why I wasn't getting alerts, but they're just down here. Military building occupied. Coal, iron, yeah. Oh. New building type fortress. Ah, is that because I found an old fortress, a ruined fortress? That's right. Vaguely remember that. Okay, let's build some a coal mine. And iron ore mine. And we need a well, but they're not doing the business there. They're too close to something. So coal and iron there. We're going to have to build us some processing over here for them. So can I build is it medium? Armory. Metalworks armory is what I need. Brewery, storehouse, iron smelter. I can build them on a small site, so I can do that here. Storehouse, iron smelter. I have a storehouse up here, and I've a horrible feeling I meant to press iron smelter last week. And I didn't. I don't know if that's actually what happened or not. I'll have to watch myself getting drunk to find out. Okay, so coal and iron ore will go to this iron smelters here. And I mean armory. definitely an armory because we don't have any swords and stuff left, and we were doing all right, and then we stopped expanding. But we do have a brewery. I can't remember what a brewery does now. I know what a brewery does, but there was it does something. It helps the soldiers. I can't remember what it does. I have to read up about it again. Does it give the soldiers some bravery or something like that, or some stamina? I can't. So we've occupied that building. That's given us just about almost access to those mountains there. Oh, they weren't building a barracks. Oh, they were building a barracks, but it didn't take over there. Look, they're stealing my trees. How do they get that? Cheeky bastard. It's my tree. Okay, we're going to put another guard here, and that might even lose them that. What is that? Fishery? Fisherman's hut? Forester? Don't know, they've got a lot of them. Feels like I've got more space than I should. Oh, we can build a well here. Hey! Von Groot Entertainment, welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. Where I was just about to build a well here, so hold on. Build a well. Welcome in, how are you? I'm Rob, for anyone who doesn't know me. Let's give you a little shout out here. What were you playing and how was it? Oh, God. That's the stuff. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Oh, Request Friday. What were you? So, what kind of requests did you get? And what were you playing? Was it retro stuff? Was it current stuff? What was the story? Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Amiga. Excellent. Hey, Cammy, welcome in. How are you? Oh, Cammy's a regular. You can also give Cammy a shout out. Aha. Oh, yes, the Halloween games. I never actually got a chance to do any Halloween games, but I said I'd give this. Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, give both of those guys a follow. Always good. More Amiga streamers it's always good. Cammy also is an unusual one because she streams like actual mechanical pinball machines occasionally, which I think is awesome. It's an unusual one, you know. It's very, very good. Yeah, I have yet to catch Von Groot, but I will definitely give Von Groot a follow. Up. So I'll catch you at some point. Anyways, welcome in. I'm playing the Amiga version of Settlers 2. Now, I am playing it on my next-gen Amiga, so, you know, you might say it's cheating a bit, but it has also crashed on me already, so true Amiga style, it has crashed on me. But yes, it's a PowerPC Amiga, so it's got plenty of grunt for a game like this. And yeah, so this is it. It's running reasonably well. I was playing this last week, and I got very drunk during the stream, and I couldn't remember where I left it. So that's it. Yeah. Oh, very good. Excellent. I have occasionally streamed my old Atari 800XL as well, which is which it was my first computer, and I you know, it was nice. It was very, very nice. So it's something I want to go back to as well, like playing my old Atari, because it's a special place in my heart because it's my first computer, you know, and it's the actual machine, the same machine. So I wonder, would it run an 812, one of those new PCMCIA graphics cards? Well, I wanted to run it on. You're welcome, and thank you. I wanted to run it on my 1200 here, just on AGA, but it was not playing ball. Like I couldn't get it to run. It kept on crashing with FPU errors, even though, so I don't have an FPU in the machine, but I do have the FPU software, the soft FPU software installed. And apparently that's all it needs. So I don't know why it wasn't playing ball. So yeah, so I'm playing it on the Amiga 1 here. Ah yes, so the C64 and the Atari 800 XL were kind of, yeah, they were 64K rivals. When I was growing up, yeah, but see, people have been able to get it working. It needs an FPU, but only for the audio routines, so not for any of the high performance stuff. So apparently in the README, you can install a soft FPU, and that should work. It wouldn't work for me. So, anyways, here we are. But yeah, when I was growing up in my school, there was only one other guy who had an Atari. Everyone else had either C64 or Spectrum. So I didn't get that many opportunities for copying games and swapping games and that, whereas everyone else was just trading games the whole time, you know. So oh well. But let's see. Have we occupied on this little island here? Oh, we have. Look. Oh, we've burnt down their fisherman's hut there. Yes, excellent stuff. I see the way their little border posts have skulls on them. C64, then Amiga 500, then 600, then Atari 1040. That's yeah, fair enough. Sort of a side grade, if you like. I was the Atari 800 XL and then the Amiga. So I kind of skipped a load of steps in between, I suppose. But I had, I still have that Amiga as well. But it was Amiga, and then yeah, basically PC. But I had like there was a SNES in the house, and then I had an N64 and a few others. I had a PlayStation, but it was like a long-term loan thing. It wasn't actually mine. And but yeah, I preferred the N64, but that was me personally. But yeah. Oh, I had a Game Gear as well. Reminds me, it's on the shelf over there. I need to fix that. Collecting on retro consoles, physical games, toys, VHS tapes. Ah. Lots of different things. Basically anything retro. That's cool. I have my Atari and my Game Gear over there. I also have a couple of the you know, the little single games, like Galaxian and things like that. Hold on a second, I'll get one of them. Wow, these guys. So I have a few of them. I sort of inherited these as a kid because I had older brothers and cousins and stuff like that, and like, so I have 3 of them now that I recently salvaged from my parents' attic and refurbished, and they're all working perfectly now. Kind of tricky to do a stream of them, but there's an idea. Anyways, where were we? So, because I was losing a bit of an arms race here, because I needed to get going with making weapons. So I had run out of weapons. So I've got no swords. Where are the shields? No shields. And 10 coal and no iron ore. Plenty of fish and meat. So that's fine. Yeah, I like those single games. I have Tron there as well, which was actually cool. That was my brother's, and I remember playing that and loving it. And then I play it now, and it's like, okay, this is pretty cool, but it only has such a small memory that once you go more than, let's say, 4 or 5 squares away from where you were, the map gets forgotten. So when you go back to where you were, it's just random tiles, and you're like, oh, where was I going? Like, this isn't how I left it. Oh, for all you settlers for the Amiga fans, here's the remastered version of the Amiga music. the original Settlers music for Settlers 2. But yes, I did. I last week when I was streaming, I hadn't actually got the physical release. I bought it, and when you buy it, you also get a download link. But here I have it. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. The box. And it's lovely. It's not often you get like a proper box like this anymore. And so there's the game disc. The Settlers. And it came with a nice smelling manual. Can't beat the smell of a good manual. But also came with these postcards. I really like this. It's a castle from the first Settlers. And the castle from the second Settlers. And then keyboard shortcuts, especially for the Amiga. And a frame from the intro animation from the first Settlers. There we go. And so it has a manual, but also has this world atlas, which is cool. Very, very, oh, where we go? There we go. Very, very nice. And it just has a Grey Island and the last gate. And so it's, I don't know if it's spoilers or anything like that, but it has this like little sort of render of the level, which I think is quite cool. Anyway, there you go, yeah. Dead chuffed with that. Only waiting 29 years for it. Yeah, steep hardware requirements for in Amiga terms, but it was always going to be. It's a big game. Big game. But yeah, as to how it runs with an 060 and a graphics card, it should be good. It's like AGA is going to be a limiting factor, you know, it's just purely putting stuff on the screen. But I think it has a reasonable chance of doing all right. So I will endeavor to get that working and maybe transfer the save game onto that. But on AGA, you're limited to like low res screen modes. So you're looking at sort of a screen this kind of size, which is going to be tough to play on. Okay, so we need food for the mines, of course. We built up a decent stock of food, and now we have our mill is going. Is our bakery going? It's not going yet. Oh, the bakery needs water. Ah. It's okay, we're building a well. Although, it might make sense to have a well closer to there. So, if we send a geologist here to try and find some water close to the bakery. There's some wheat. Okay, and there's food moving. Everything's moving. It's moving. And we've got a fishery there, a fisherman's hut. So they're going to be getting quite a bit of food there soon now. Good stuff. Phase 2 is underway. But we fell well behind. Size of country, number of buildings. Yeah. Productivity. Yeah. Vanquished enemies. Gold. Military strength. Look, our military strength is starting to go up now. And theirs is plateaued. Well, I hope it's plateaued and it's not just... That's as high as it goes. What was it? 3.6 Rudkin? Not great, not terrible. Cool. The transport seems to be alright. No major traffic jams yet. It'll come though. I like the way the roads get upgraded. They get the fancy flags. And that allows... Does it allow more throughput? Or does it allow faster walking? I don't know. Looks cool. burnt down their own building. It's fine. You do you. Now, the baker going to sleep outside, or the miller. Lots of trees there. Where's our woodcutters? There he is. Plenty of trees for him to be working on. So the forester there, I suppose, is filling up the place. Okay, I hear hammering. Oh, that's the armory. Excellent. We need to have anvils. Does that mean steel? And coal? Oops. So let's have a look at our military. I can't remember what way this is. This is where you can make adjustments for all military matters. The upper value corresponds to the recruiting rate of your army. The higher it is, the more, yeah. Below this setting, protect your huts. If this value is set at maximum, your huts are defended by the strongest unit. To raise the number of attackers leaving your huts per attack, choose the next setting. The number of defenders who counter the enemy in the event of an attack is shown by the fourth display. Final three values correspond to occupation of huts in the interior, centre, and on its borders. So the fourth, to raise the number of attackers leaving your huts and attack, choose the next one. The number of defenders who counter the enemy, the fourth setting. Okay, so that's defenders. Okay. Transport. So does that mean steel rather than anvils? Steel girders. Tools. We don't really... I think we have enough tools for now. The brewery also needs water. Ah, that's where all my water went. Has our geologist found any water yet? Oh, it has! Look at that. Right beside the bakery. That's what we want. It has well. Oh, we barracks. Yeah. So if anyone came in there and doesn't know, I also do coding streams. So writing software, and you can watch me get more and more frustrated with my code as the evening goes on. But yeah, change around a bit. And then for a while I've been playing, well, this is part of it as well, I've been playing games that the Amiga never got, like so you know, sequels to Amiga games. And so I was playing Populous 3 for a while, so that's a great game. And I was playing Satellite Rain, which is kind of a Syndicate follow-on, but it's not an official follow-on, but it's by some of the same developers, and it's a sort of a modern take on Syndicate. It's really, really good as well. And this counts as well. We did finally get it on the Amiga, but for a long time it was the sequel we never got. What are we doing? Iron smelter. So we're getting coal, we're getting iron. Yes, you see, that is producing these anvils, which is a symbol for iron. I have to get used to that. Instead of a girder or an ingot. Good. Now. Yeah, look, they were getting anvils and coal. Look how the blacksmith is this big guy. Bare chest. We probably can't build here. Oh, we can. Too close to this guard's hut. But I feel we should. Just to grab another bit of this land here. Or should we? Maybe we should go that way. Oh, I sent a scout over there, didn't I? Forgot about that. Is that why I can see so much of their land here? No attack possible. What? Mm-hmm. That one. No attack possible. Now, is that because I don't have enough soldiers? I'm used to... That's 2 soldiers, it looks like. Oh, we need to find gold. We need gold! How much gold do I have? Oh! Oh, Aroc! Hey! Oh, welcome in, welcome in. Second raid of the night. Wow. Welcome along. Welcome along. How was your stream? If anyone doesn't know, Aroc is the mastermind behind the Scorpion engine, which is a very, very clever game development system for the Amiga. It is quite the bit of software. It's very impressive, and it's expanding onto support for the Mega Drive, the Neo Geo, and yeah, it's just genius stuff. Genius stuff. So welcome in, Aroc, and welcome in, Raiders. Let's do that. So, Scorpion Engine TV episode 3. Cool. I hope you're having a good Friday night. It is Saturday morning where you are, because you're down in the Antipodes. I'm Rob. I'm generally do Amiga stuff. This is the Amiga version of Settlers 2, which is a very new recent release. I'm playing it on my Amiga 1, so it's a PowerPC Amiga. So not quite on the 1200 or anything like that, but I couldn't get it working on my 1200. So here we are. Oh, thank you, Dockster. Welcome in. And OS4 Commander, are you an Elite Dangerous player? By any chance? Or is this just a, that's where I've seen most of the OS7. But yeah, so that's it. But I also do the occasional coding streams. I do other retro streams, the Atari 800 streams. Yeah, and some I've recently been doing games that the Amiga never got, like Populous 3 and yeah, games like that. Follow-ons from Amiga games. So this kind of counts in that category as well, because it's a game that we never got until very recently. But now we have it in all its boxed, nice-smelling manual glory. So we're trundling along here fine. We got a little bit behind on this level, basically because I was playing this last week and I was drunk. And I got so drunk I can't remember what I was doing or what I was planning or why the hell there's a warehouse here. Don't know. But there is a warehouse there. And so it's going fine, but we fell behind a bit, so we're a little bit behind in our development compared to our enemy. We'll be alright though. We're working on it now. Now we've got our brewery going, we've got our blacksmiths going. He is big burly blacksmith making our swords for us. And that should help our military get working. Now, we should really have a path this way to make it a much quicker path to the castle, so we can get our weapons into the hands of some soldiers. So what exactly were you working on, Aroc? Was there anything in particular, or was it a showcasing stream, or what was the story? I also like to just have a drink and a chat while I'm playing these games or while I'm coding. Sometimes, sometimes it doesn't end well. But yeah, I I only had a little bit of wine left, so I have to. You see now? Oh. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry. That's weird. My capture card, I think, is for the bin. Let me 2 seconds. Oh. There we go. It's a case of turning it off and on again. But yeah, my capture card started doing that a while ago, and it only only does it every so often. But that's annoying. Very annoying, that. So you have to, because I'm looking at it on a different monitor, so I didn't cop that. Welcome in, Javier. Hello, how are you? Hope you're well. Settlers 2, the Amiga version. For anyone who hasn't seen it, I was showing this off just before that little raid there. Shiny new box. I like it. It's very, very nice. Smells of a new game. Where can I put that? There. Yeah. Earthquake or Godzilla? What? Settlers. Yeah. So not quite like SimCity, but what did we find? There's more iron ore. So we know there's iron ore and coal, and then there are hills. Settlers 2 does look amazing. It is really, really nice. It's the kind of they've taken the pixel version of the first one and just, you know, multiplied up the pixels, and it's very, very nice. It's a good question. I would imagine it is, but it might be more work to go against the kind of the natural thing. But I've no idea, because I have to be honest. I haven't used Scorpion Engine. I very much admire what it does, but whenever I'm developing, I tend to just use Blitz Basic, which Scorpion Engine is kind of based on. Scorpion Engine uses as a core, or as a sort of like an intermediate point. So I tend to I just that's what I do. I just like to code in Blitz. But yeah, that's a good question. I'd be interested to know too. Okay, everything's working. Bakery's working. There's our chef. He's got loads of water, loads of flour. Good stuff. Sorry, what was that? 53%. Glad. Food. It's a bit of a way to go to the mines, but the mines tend to have a bit of everything, so they're working well anyway. Yeah, 100% output. That's what we want. Hey, and Super Dan. Hello again. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. We'll be back soon. Pub shuts shortly. Excellent. Excellent choice. Yeah, I'm jealous now because I'm out of booze and it's a Friday night. Like, I'd like. I don't think I have another bottle of wine down there. I definitely have booze. It's whether I want to go all in because it's like hardcore stuff. Have a vote there in the chat. I have some kind of what would you call it? Artisan cocktails, which come in these little fancy bottles. Oh, I see. I probably should be dry today, to be fair, because I have a lot of DIY to do tomorrow, and I think using circular saws is not something for the hungover. Either by noise or by shaky hand and taking off my foot. Yeah, probably for many reasons. But anyways, yeah, Populous was great. I love it was Populous 2 that I tended to play back in the day, but Populous 3 is brilliant. You should give that a go, Dockster. I highly recommend it. You can get it on like on Steam and GOG for like you know, like £2 or £3 on sale, and but it's a bit clunky when it runs. It's a bit clunky though. So what I would recommend is there's a patched version and of Populous 3, and you just like download the executable, drop it into the folder in Steam, and it works beautifully. It's really works really well, and gives you extra resolutions and things like that as well. But it's a great game, Populous 3. Slightly different in gameplay wise to Populous 2 because it's more real-time strategy, and instead of being God, you're controlling your God through a conduit on Earth. Well, it was just at the end. It was about the same era as Settlers 2, so the Amiga was kind of in the doldrums at that point. I think it was 1997, 1998. But it was an early 3D game, but it's still got 2D artwork for the people. So it's I find it a nice balance. So it doesn't look like there's some early 3D stuff looks pretty bad, but this looks actually all right. So, but yeah, it's a 3D. Each level is a world, so you can the planet wraps around, like in Settlers, the way you can scroll over, and you get back to where you were again. Like if I go that way, now I'm back to the other side of my territory. But yeah, no, it was just after, and it would have needed a stonking Amiga to play again like this one to play Settlers 3 on the Amiga. You'd need, you know, graphics card, 060 or PowerPC. It was like commercially unviable at the time. So yeah, that's it. So it was a different generation, let's say, to the first two Populous games. Why can't I attack this? I have to figure that out because these have 2 soldiers in them. Is it set that they have to defend with 2 so I don't have any spares? Because I think they're supposed to have 3 soldiers, aren't they? Although the flag is up as high as it goes. It's got 1. The flag is up. Oh, see, yeah. So these, I've got 2 banners on the flag. Is that what? And that has 1 banner. So the occupancy of these is lower. I think that's what we're looking at here. Right. We're building up our military, are we? Yeah. So, still have no... Take out store, stop storage, select all, go to the next page. So we've no... we've got loads of new soldiers. See, this is what happens. We missed... soldiers have to sit around for a while to level up. And they are... So I didn't have any weapons for a while, so what's happened is I don't have any higher ranking soldiers. Now, so wooden shields, so wooden and gold, and then you've got the shield-shaped shields, and then you've got bronze, silver, and gold. So they're the 5 levels. So let's have a look at the barracks. Do we have our best soldiers in the barracks? No, we have pretty poor soldiers in the barracks. See, I'm trying to remember how to play this exactly, because so in here we've got 1 defender, but they're all privates. We have to work on that. Because I more recently played. I played this back in the day on the Amiga actually, but I played the Mac version, which I also have here. To the Mac version, which I played on emulation on my Amiga. But I played Settlers 1 a lot since then, and I've kind of forgotten the subtleties of it. Oh, really? It's called... Oh, it might not be... It's called Populous 3. Sorry, unofficially. It was Populous the Beginning. You don't prefer higher speed? Yeah. I kind of forget that's an option. Isn't there an option? Is there an option? Oh, yeah, I do remember there being an option now that you pointed it out. It might be good to have higher speed just for these phases where I'm not hotkey button. Oh, hey, let's have a look. I've got my shortcuts thing. I forgot about that. Yes, so the game came with some postcards. We've got, from the first game, the intro animation. And a key flashcard, especially for the Amiga keyboard. So let's see. So what have we got? Oh, wrong keyboard. Oh, Captain John Archer, welcome in. How are you? John Archer, I know you from the Amiga Bill streams. Hope you're well. Happy Friday. Let me see. I've got construction aid function, building names, building productivity, go to the headquarters, options window, map, main selection, post office window, quick help, pause, zoom, load game, save game, keyboard layout is F8. Messages, toggle construction aids. Oh, this is telling me the same stuff. Hey. Music window, cursor, scroll. No, I don't see a speed button. Was that added? Was that added in like the 10-year anniversary of Settlers 2 by any chance? That's yes, Captain on the Bridge, absolutely. So the Settlers 2 castle and the Settlers 1 castle on the postcards. I like it. I'm great. I'm happy it's Friday. I had a long and busy week in work, and this is nice. This is nice. Dockster, how often? It really depends on what happens. I have my old streams on YouTube because they probably expired from Twitch at this stage. I can't remember if I have this set up. Let's see. There we go. So I do have some Blitz coding streams there. As to watch them back is probably quite painful because they're very slow and waffly. Because I just sit here and chat, and or I've had a few drinks and I can't figure out stupid things. So yeah. So it might be better in real time, but I try to stream once a week, usually on a Friday or Saturday, but sometimes on a Monday or Tuesday. Sometimes I like, life is busy. Sometimes I don't get to stream at all for a couple of weeks. So there goes. Yeah, that's how segued I get. So it's 5 hours long session, maybe a half hour of coding, of quality coding. It's all good, all good. But yes, if you have some requests, there are some in particular. If you're just starting out, it might be worth checking out. Like I did some early tutorial streams on Blitz, and that might be worth looking at, or the least nonsensy, because I have some where I'm coding like software for the hardware that I develop as well, and I could be sitting there trying to squish a bug for hours. And probably not as valuable if you're wanting to learn the language. But if you've done Blitz Max, the basic stuff will be the same, pun intended. You're going to get a lot of Amiga specific stuff in Blitz Basic or Ami Blitz, and that's quite the difference. So that's where you'll find all the differences, you know. Anyways, let's see where our military should be. Let's look at our statistics now. Merchandising statistics. Gold. Oh yeah, we've got no gold ore. Which map is that? Oh, I see. This is the second mission in the Roman campaign. So it's just the second map in the Roman campaign. I played a lot of Settlers 1 on the Amiga back in the day. A lot. And I played a whole stream of that. I played all the way through it on stream as well. That was in particular for Andrew, if he's still here, as a tutorial thing. That's why I started streaming and just kept going. But you know, because he was you know, he would like that game but never played it, and it is a bit of a funny one. So basically, I can give you a brief rundown. I'll answer this question first, and I can give an explanation. Is it cross-compiled? The main way of doing it is to code it on the Amiga itself, and that's how I do it. But there are people who have plugins for Notepad++, and I think there's one for VS Code, I think, which will kind of use some scripting magic to basically compile it into, basically transfer your code into the emulated IDE on the Amiga, into the Blitz IDE, and then compile it from there. And so technically you're compiling on the emulated Amiga, but you're writing the code on the Windows side, so it's not actually cross-compiling, if that makes sense. But there are a couple of different environments, and I haven't tried any of those PC side ones, to be honest. Blitz Basic, right, had an alright environment, but the open source version is AmiBlitz, and that actually has quite a nice environment. In, like, you know, it's as good as you're going to get on the Amiga in terms of, you know, online help and syntax highlighting and all that kind of stuff. It's, you know, it's quite decent. It's worth checking out anyway, especially in an emulator, because it's a little bit heavy going for real hardware. But V button, let's see. Oh, there you go. Why is that not on the shortcuts card? No, nothing on the shortcut card. There's some quality googling there. Who the fuck? I love the name as well. Yes, quality. There we go. Let's get everyone running. Run, little settlers. Okay, so yes, Zuperdan, and you should check out some of Zuperdan's stuff. Zuperdan has written a few pretty awesome puzzle type games in AmiBlitz. Definitely worth checking out. Oh, did you? Oh, very good. Googling in your mind. I always slag my mother about this, because she did say at one point, I think she had a few drinks at Christmas a few years ago, she said she was going to Google something in a book. Oh, look at how language is being mangled by technology. Yes, Zuperdan's quite the prolific game releaser these days. Yeah, Amiga Bill is a big fan as well. Hey, there you go. But yes, definitely worth checking them out if you want to see what's possible. And I know Zuperdan is kind of puts a lot of work into making the games run in on stock Amigas. You know, so, and there's an art form to that as well. So if you are taking up Blitz programming, you need to learn about the Amiga hardware and the limitations of that, and that's quite the, you know, that's its own thing. It's not Blitz specific. You know, that's an Amiga thing, and no matter what language you're using, you need to learn the limits of the hardware and how to best use things like sprites and the blitter and things like that. So yeah, but Blitz is a good way of learning that. Yeah, but there you go. So yeah, just a quick overview for Captain John Archer there. Yes, absolutely. It's I've coded a couple of things, and I really have to I have to kind of force myself to keep to OCS, because the temptation is very strong to switch to AGA. But I haven't coded that many games, but a couple of games that I have coded, being like, oh, you know, if I had AGA, this would just be easy. You know, I've got the extra wide sprites, I've got all the extra colors, I've got the double bandwidth on the chip RAM. This would be simple. It's a piece of piss. But I have to, well, not that I have to, but I kind of decided this is going to run on, on a 500, or at least on OCS, ECS. It is. And I really do want to do AGA stuff. But the problem is as well, if you say that a game requires AGA, you need to have or you need to be prepared for people saying, well, why aren't there 256 colors on the screen? You know, you get that kind of end of it as well. And it's not necessarily always about that, but it can be about having like a dual playfield display with 16 colors in each playfield. And that is a beautiful thing to code. You know, it's lovely to be able to do that, 16 colors on each, and move the palette around. So you got 32 distinct colors, plus another 16 colors for your sprites, and all moving without having to redraw, you know? It's nice. It's, yeah. I mean, Blitz 3 looks kind of laggy. What are you watching that on? If you're watching it on one of my streams and it's on real hardware, yes, it can be a bit laggy. It's a bit clunky, and that's mainly because I'm running sort of colorful screens on the native Amiga hardware, on the native Amiga graphics hardware. If you run it on, let's say, a graphics card or an emulation, it's much more pleasant to use, and because it's near instant and stuff like that. Yeah, this is mission 2. Yes, it is indeed. It's the Roman campaign, mission 2. It'll work. It'll definitely be a bit laggy on that, but there's no harm in trying it. But yeah, on emulation, it's like, if you have, or even if you have a graphics card in the Amiga, it's, you know, like, so I have a graphics card in my old 1200, but also like Pi Storms and things like that. It runs much quicker because a lot of the Amiga is choked by using the native screen modes, basically. But an 030 and 8 megabytes is probably the minimum requirements for it, to be honest. But you can try Blitz 2, so Blitz Basic 2.1. Oh, I think, do I still have the shortcut set up for that? Do I? Oh, there you go. So there's a CD image you can download from there that has the most up-to-date version of Blitz Basic 2.1 there is, and that'll fly on an 030 and 8 megabytes. But it's not nearly as nice as the new environment. So, you know, there's a trade-off. Now, right, Settlers. So basically, I'm going to slow that down just because I'm afraid of running too far away. Right, so Captain, I have my my settlement here. Here's my castle. I start off the level with the castle and a few people and certain stock of materials and supplies. And it's basically a kind of supply chain management game. You don't control your characters directly, but they're all involved. They will do their running around and transporting of goods, and you build the paths where they need to go, and you build the buildings. So that's it. That's in a nutshell, but you need to build up your military as well in order to attack the enemies and drive them around, drive them away. Thank you for the follow, who the fuck. The 030 and 128 megs of RAM. It's one of these things that, yeah, when you're building an accelerator these days, 128 megs of RAM costs maybe £3 more than 64 megs of RAM, which costs £2 more than 32 megs of RAM. So you just, you know, you got to to make it cheaper, you solder the RAM down and you just throw as much of it in there as you can get your hands on. It's a different world compared to 30 years ago when you're paying £10 a megabyte or something. You know. But yeah, I have at one point my main Amiga had 256 megs of RAM on it and an 060 and the full SCSI setup, graphics card. I had a Blizzard 1260. I had a Voodoo 3 in there, sound card and the whole lot. Still have it all set up. I've reduced it to 192 megs of RAM now because the sim fits the slot better. But that's it. But that machine's still going strong. That got me through uni about 25 years ago. Pi Storm is pretty cool. Pi Storm is pretty cool. It'll give you a pretty exceptional Amiga experience. It's kind of like a similar experience to if you spent, like, you know, $1,000 or $2,000 expanding your Amiga back in the day. But whether that's not for everyone, you know. So you know, so because my 1200 back in the day, I put it in a tower and I added all the drives. I added SCSI to it. I added like CD drives, loads of hard drives, graphics card, sound card, USB. All that stuff is in there now. And yeah, there's probably $1,000 worth of hardware in there back in the day. And now you get a Pi Storm for less than £100 that'll do the same job. It's bonkers. You can kind of play it at your own pace, but big but the enemy will carry on regardless. So you don't really starve or anything like that. It's just like production grinds to a halt, and that's your enemy. Is sort of like that kind of situation where you run out of materials, and that's what you're fighting against, really. In terms, your people don't die unless they're killed in battle. They just sit around looking at you, twiddling their thumbs. So, but especially like there's a free play game, and in Settlers 1, it's quite simple, but you can choose how many resources each of the AI players have. And if you just set the resources low, they really struggle to get started, so it gives you plenty of time to get going. So it's a good way of learning the game. You can play it just with no AI players and just by yourself, and just expand until there's nothing left on the map. Computer stuff's interesting. Let's see fight. Right, fine. See, I don't think I'm in a particularly good position for fighting because my military was I screwed it up a little bit. So what I need to do is I need to get more gold into... See, look at these guys skipping because they've got nothing to do. I need to have a look at where my gold is because you need gold for your soldiers to be good. Let me see what our stock's like. Distributions, tools, stock. No gold ore. Gold ingots, 5. No gold coins. Oh, I need to have a mint. Oh, feck. I need a mint. Now, I was going to check over here, see if these mountains had some gold in them, because gold is the big thing. That is exactly what it is. Well spotted. Hey, yeah, it is the Ampelmännchen from Berlin, from East Berlin. So yeah, I used to spend quite a bit of time in Germany. Not so much anymore. But this is yeah, kind of. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Glad you spotted it. It has the red guy in the back. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's totally a touristy thing these days, but I was first in Berlin in 1999, and it was just at the eastern side of the city. This was the design of the Green Man, and in the western side of the city, they had the same design as they have in the UK and Ireland, and it was just this crazy. It was really interesting that they've just evolved like differently over the time when the city was split. And the country was split, so I'm Bisschen, not much, and I'm out of practice, so I'm not going to embarrass myself tonight. But I had So, and at the time I was there, they were taking away these lights, and there were campaigns to save the Ampelmännchen. Which, so save the traffic lights, because they were just getting taken away and being replaced by the modern ones. And so it became a thing. They were just dumping them in the 90s, and then it became this token of the old world, of the old Germany, and they were quite rare. And then they started putting them back. I thought that was quite cool, but it became a big sort of symbol of the tourism, and what is it they call it? Nostalgia. Which is the nostalgia for the East, Ost Berlin. Yeah, there you go. John, welcome in. How are you? I've got a pic of my pal and me outside the tourist house, big version. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, it's a really nice thing. Yeah. They are. It's a nice. I really like that. I thought it was a shame that they were getting rid of them, but they're obviously not now anymore. They're making more of them. But anyways, welcome in, John. This is the Amiga version of Settlers, but I'm playing it on my Amiga 1 because I just couldn't get it to run on the 1200. But yeah, so yeah, I need to get my military up to scratch. So I wanted to try and get something building in this bit of the world. I want to see if there's any gold in their hills, because the military needs gold. But did you play Settlers 2, John? Oh, right. I didn't get it to run. I wanted to, and I have on AGA. I also have the 1200 with the graphics cards. I haven't tried it on yet, but I will. Fair enough. So I'm only starting on this. I'm making slow progress because when I started this level I was drunk, and last week's stream I loaded the game and I couldn't even remember why I had built some of the buildings. I was like, what was I thinking? But anyways, we're here now, and I think there might be gold in these hills because there are hills here and they have coal and iron ore, and I really need to get manufacturing gold coins to build up my military strength. I do have a brewery, yes. And by how far it is from the castle, it's one of the first things I built. Yeah. Got plenty of... Oh no, it's got no wheat. Oh, is all my wheat going to the mill? Is that what's happening? I need more wheat farms. Or maybe, do I have enough beer? Let's see if I actually have beer in stock. No barrels of beer. Plenty of water. No wheat. Yeah, I need more wheat. I need to build another farm somewhere. Never enough beer, indeed. But I can't believe I'm out of beer, or there's no beer happening. I'm going to build another farm here. This one. Donkey breeder, pig farm. But yeah, on the Amiga 1 anyway, it runs... Whoa, that's hey, as I'm trying to click this. It's sometimes slightly slow to respond to clicks. But I found that with the original as well. I would like to connect to that flag, please. Ew. Okay. That'll do. I've got a load of messages here. No more fish. What? New building type. No more fish. Ah, hold on now. I haven't fished out the entire sea. That's not like a lake or anything like that. Okay, well, let's burn you down. Fishery, yes. Indeed. How many fish have I got in stock? 25 fish. I'm alright for fish. I'll build another fisherman somewhere else. Up here somewhere. Let's build a fisherman here. Which one is the fishery? What we should do is send a geologist here before we've even got the land. This is slightly awkward. Transit routes here. I think we need a bypass for there. This soldier's running down that hill. Let's put a flag there. Just alleviate some of the pressure on the main road there. But still all running through this small little bit here, which is starting to look a bit congested. Let's give them another route here. Oh, I can't. What? Ah! Time for rerouting there. Does it help to burn buildings down if nothing's produced there? Yes. Yes, it takes a while for the land to clear. So you see it's still burning for a while. But once the land is cleared, you can build a new building there. In Settlers 2, you get some of the resources back as well. If I remember right. You get a couple, whereas in Settlers 1 you don't. But you, so now it's just a wreck of a building. That'll eventually disappear and then it can build in that land. But the thing is, it frees up a person. So if I build another fisherman's hut up here, that fisherman can go and live in the new hut. Whereas it's not so important at this stage of the game, but later on in the game, when resources are tight, you might only have one fishing rod. So when the fish runs out, you burn that down, build a new hut, and the fisherman will take the fishing rod with him up to the new one. So, you know, if you want more fishing rods, you need to use materials like steel and wood to make one in a tool makers. And that's you know, materials that could otherwise be used for making weapons. So, you know, when in the later levels especially, you have to be very careful about balancing what tools you make. Because you end up with 25 fishing rods if you don't pay attention. And, you know, you don't need 25 fishermen. But yeah, that's basically it. Some buildings also, like mines. See the mines here? The mines eventually run out. Oh. And when they run out, you have to burn them down because why is that not selecting the mine? Hey, clicky clicky. That's weird. What am I doing here? What am I doing wrong here? That is odd. What was the key for the building output? Info about houses, C. Iron mine, yeah. Clicky clicky, no. Anyways, if the mine productivity drops to nothing, basically you burn it down because it doesn't only release the miner and the pickaxe that he's using, but also that miner will keep on consuming food, even though he's not mining, because he's just hungry. So they will keep eating the food even though they're not producing any materials. So you need to shut them down quite quickly when they run out of stuff, or you'll just be wasting food. So there's a lot of the kind of like the low level management of the different buildings and the different industries that has to be done. And so that's all part of the game. Oh, it's because I'm still in the path building thing. Yes, sorry, cancel. That's what it was trying to tell me. Okay, so now if I click that, so that's going good out there. 100% output. This miner's working very hard. He's got loads of food. He's sorted, but he will eat that food, even when not. Yeah, absolutely. Especially when you've made a mistake and put it in the wrong place or something like that, because you might have worked hard to get the wood and the stone that was used for the building. And they have to burn it down. It's like, oh my god, I spent half an hour getting that material together. But anyways, right, so how are we doing over here? No, I wanted coal. I wanted gold, but there is just what's it called? There's just coal. I wanted gold. I'm gonna send a geologist over here. I'm gonna send 2 geologists over here. Maybe I'm gonna find gold. Anyways, what I think I need to do is build a mint to convert some of my gold into coins. Yeah, it feels like it should. It feels like it should. A mint. There we go. So it's decent enough. And like the thing is, am I going to be able to connect to there? No, can't. Oh, I've built this in a terrible place, haven't I? Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this path here. Cut the path. Build to there. Yes. The flag there. It's a fair point. Usually, well, see, that's a good point. Like in Settlers 1, you can find the gold. You might not necessarily need it, but you can usually find gold if you look hard enough. But anyways, I have no gold for paying my soldiers regardless. So what I need to do is get making with the gold. Oh. I did have gold ore. Oh, where's the gold ore gone? Is it up in the storehouse? No. Oh, what's happened? I did have gold ore. Nope. Up, stock. Where did the gold ore go? Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, right. I may have completely ballsed that up. Yeah, fair enough. So I definitely had gold ore. Definitely. But anyways, construction. Yeah. Oh no, it wasn't gold ore. It's gold ingots. That's what I'm looking for. Gold ingots. Yeah, I've got some. 5. Oh, have I misunderstood this? Now the mint makes ingots into coins. Oh no, it's not. Oh, I fucked it up, haven't I? Oh, I'm thinking of Settlers 1. Well, I'm going to read my beautiful manual. Look at that. An actual manual. Smells lovely. Where's the gold? Where's the gold? Give me the icons. The mint. Raw gold and coal. Oh, balls. No, that's a crucible. That's what that thing is. That I have 5 of. So it means at least when I build a mint, I'll be able to put someone in it. But I don't have any gold to put in it. Right, so stone. There's stone there, but I already have loads of stone. Okay, right. If there's not going to be more gold, I guess I do have to just start attacking and taking over their land, don't I? I don't feel militarily ready. Oh, I forgot it gives you the strong defense, weak defense. Without gold going to those huts, those guys are always going to stay poorly trained. So if I military, no, where's my population? 46 of these, and without any gold, they're not improving. They're not ranking up. So they're quite big. They're going to start attacking me from this side now. I have a horrible feeling. Oh, clicky. There we go. Just need to keep an eye out for them. But yeah, so far nothing that's very gentle. So yeah, no, just stone and coal. But more coal is a good thing. How are we doing with coal? See, we're running low on coal, so I'm going to send a geologist up here again because I know there's more coal up here, so I want to build a second coal mine. Now, so what I'm going to do is let the geologists do their thing. I'm just going to go get a drink because I feel like I'm missing out. I'm going to find me something to drink. Back in a sec. found a little bottle of grappa that my mother-in-law brought back for me from her holiday in Italy. So I'm going to give that a go. Look at that. Let's see what this is like. Jesus. That is strong. Good God. I don't think I've ever had it before. Let's we'll have a little sip anyway. Let's see how this goes. Oh, that's brutal. What the hell? Whew. It certainly warms the throat. It's grappa, yeah. Yeah. You're not really going to be able to see that. Yeah. Jesus. It's industrial strength stuff, whatever it is. See, does it have a 41%? Feels like 100% going down. It feels really strong. Like a rough version of vodka. Alright, right, so we're giving up. Oh. Yes. Keep it that way. Keep it that way. It's probably for the best. Okay. I didn't realize I had sped things up here. So, have I got... Oh, there's another... Yeah, let's build another coal mine here. Oh, what? There we go. Okay. Don't know why I couldn't pathfind that itself. Or maybe I would have been better off going to there. That'll be alright. Okay, so they're going to go and build there. We could have some coal over here, but most of the coal is needed over here. All the industry, all the heavy industries over there. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the rest of this, to be honest. Okay, now. See, what I need to do is I've got these fully defended. I thought these were supposed to have 3, but again, maybe I'm thinking of Settlers 1. So normally what you have is you have kind of like a maximum and minimum occupancy on the military buildings. And so that's what this is. No, sorry, that's how many people could turn into soldiers. This one, I'm nearly sure, is weak defense, fewer defenders, more attackers, less attackers, fewer. Oh, it's one of these things, you know, like basically to sell to tourists. Maybe. More defenders. Yeah. No, it's not more defenders I want. So weak defense and fewer defenders. Which one is the number that... Which one is a number that come out when you... So the upper value corresponds to the recruiting rate. Yes, fine. The higher it is, the more. Below this is the setting to protect your huts. If this value is set at a maximum, your huts are defended by the strongest unit. To raise the number of attackers leaving your huts per attack, choose the next setting. So, oh, sounds like the third setting, so that's this one. That's already quite low. That should let me at least give me the option of mounting an attack. No attack possible. Why? You're holding the border. about this one? No attack possible. Why? I'm not entirely sure. It's time to break out the manual again. So do I need to change this? So more defenders. So what if I do this up to the top? Will that move more people out of my castle to the huts? Is that what happens? I honestly don't know. Armory is not doing great. Why does that not have loads of iron? I don't have enough coal. Everything's strangled because of the coal. This is what happens. Because you need coal. Okay, so now we're getting coal from both mines. Yes, the original manuals are so good. Yeah. Yeah, so doing anything like you need like, so in total to make a sword, for example, you need a unit of iron ore, or a unit of steel and a unit of coal. But to get a unit of steel, you need a unit of iron ore and a unit of coal. So you actually need 2 units of coal for every 1 weapon made. So you've got yeah, you've got some, you know, basically you've got some imbalance there, and you need more coal than you think, if you like. So yes, so now we've set that up. That should help alleviate supply problems there. So that mine is running now 66%, and this mine's running at 100%. Okay, so the guys are working anyway. We're getting there. That will help the problem. How do I get more? The barracks is a very small hut which can be used by soldiers' quarters. Using the gold coin button, you can stop delivery gold coins to soldiers stationed here. However, without gold coins, the soldiers here cannot train and improve their skills. I still have the lowest ranking soldiers in my huts. Why haven't they leveled up? Because I have no gold coins to pay them. Whoop. Let's grow. Grow. No attack possible. Whoa. Oh, more raids. Wow. It is the evening for raids. Welcome in, Tedzo. Welcome in. Thank you very much for calling over. How was your stream? Oh, you're here again. Welcome back, Von Groot. Oh, this is yeah. How are you doing? How was your stream? Oh, there's a bit of Invader Zim there as well. Love that. Oh, I was just saying that to I've got an 8-year-old son. I was just saying that. Oh, I'll have to get you to watch Invader Zim. It's great. Or basically give myself an excuse to watch it again. Executioner. What's that? What's that then? I am drinking some grappa, and it is awful. Arabian Nights, and it started the Executioner. Ah, okay. Dreadful stuff. But yes, this is the Amiga version of Settlers. I am running it on OS4. This is an Amiga 1 XE G4, which is the OG NG Amiga, if you like. So it's the first PPC only machine. And it's flaky as hell generally. And it's vintage in its own right because it's about 20 years old at this stage. It's held together with duct tape and hope. But it's still going. Yeah, no, they're the Amiga 1500. Yeah, I think that's probably a more reliable option, let's say. Yeah, no, I'd never heard of the Executioner before either. So yeah, and I really liked Gravity in is one of my favorite games on the Atari 800. Loved it. For a bonus fact, on the Atari version, you play it on the keyboard, but you have to use the function keys because the actual keys on the keyboard can't handle the multiple key presses needed to play it. So you know, it can be quite twitchy, and you need the exact precise moments to fire your engines and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I will have to make a note of that and check it out because, yeah, I like a Gravity game. But anyways, yeah, this is we're going slowly on this, which is the Amiga version Settlers. So long ago that I played this that I've forgotten most of it, and because I've played Settlers 1 a lot recently, I'm confusing a lot of the stuff. But anyways, this is only the second mission. We're making slow progress, but I have to try and remember how to actually get the guys to fight, because I've got these guys in the barracks, but they're not fighting. They are not fighting. No attack possible. So time to break out the manual, unfortunately. Here's a manual, actual manual. Yeah, look, physical box. Physical box. It is out only a couple of weeks at this stage. But you need a chunky Amiga to run it. You need a fairly beefy machine. So it's no problem to this machine because this is like, to be fair, it's of the era of the game, or even slightly after it. But to run it, you can run it on an emulator, yeah. If you run it on UAE, you'll run it no problem. It would definitely be an idea to set up a virtual graphics card, because even on an emulator, it's going to struggle to run the AGA version, and it's going to be too low resolution as well, because this is 800 by 600 and it feels like a nice resolution. Digital, yeah. When you buy you can buy the physical or digital copy. I bought the physical copy, but I got a download link for the digital version anyway. So it's just a disc image. And like, I haven't even opened the actual disc. Consider to buy. Yeah, WinUAE and RTG would be ideal for it, like, because what it needs is a fast CPU and fast graphics, and that's basically the crux of it. So if you have a graphics card in your classic Amiga, it will help a lot. But yeah, running it on AGA, as John says there, is not going to be great. I haven't managed to get it to work yet, otherwise I would stream that and give it a look. Oh, the A1200, yeah, yes, that is, so it comes built in with that, so yeah, you'd have it then. I think that's a good shout, to be fair. So let's have a look. Buildings, military, unlimited play, keyword layout, tips and tricks. What does that say? Ports also serve as storehouses. Oh yes. Attack and defense. Who are the settlers? Oh dear. Yes. See, I thought about selling my main Amiga a couple of times, and I never did, and I'm glad I didn't. Glad I didn't sell it, because yeah, it's nice. The real hardware, you can't beat it. So I like this machine is cranky and crash happy, so it feels like a real Amiga. So and it is, like, you know, I used it at the time. You know, I bought it in 2006 or 2007 or something like that. It was a lovely machine, and it was everything that my Amiga 1200 wanted to be, with all the expansions. So yeah, it was a lovely step up from the 1200 with the graphics card. Now, so attack and defense. If you want to attack, click the building you want to attack, and the attack will then determine the attack strength. Yeah, absolutely, because if you're playing it on stock 4000 or with the, what's it called, the Commodore, the 3640, it'll be brutal because the RAM speed is quite slow. But it should be doable. If you have a graphics card in there, even better. Yes. So if you have a graphics card, to be fair, that will take a lot of the load off, and it might play actually reasonably well. But yeah, to get an accelerator with some fast RAM on it, that's going to help a lot. Now, okay. That didn't really help me anyway, so what am I missing? What am I missing? Why can't I attack these guys? The manual didn't really help. Can't attack through water. No, it's just across land. Here, like, there's no... They can walk across that. Or maybe they can't. Surely they can. Oh la la. Barracks, 2 soldiers. Barracks, 2 soldiers. Barracks, 2 soldiers. They're holding the border. Do I have to attack the other way? Maybe it is. Maybe they can't walk across the desert. But they do walk across the desert here. This poor guy has to walk through the desert for his job. You can build like a boat, a boating lane, a shipping lane. But also there, look, that's a straightforward path. I don't know what building that is. I don't feel like I want to Google this. Feels like it should be something obvious. What am I missing? I feel I'm doing something wrong. Try to improve your barrack tower to get more soldiers in it. No, once your barracks is kind of close enough to the border. So what the limiting factor is actually the enemy buildings. Well, I'm taking this from Settlers 1. The enemy buildings. It's basically, see the flag that they have? When it has 2 lines on the cross, that means that building is basically holding the border. So the border basically is held by your military buildings. So if I built another military building here, the border would then be halfway between that and the nearest military buildings here. If you get me. So once you've got contact on the border, and that's what we have here, that's why it's looking a bit sort of squiggly there. It should just be a case of sending my guys in. There's something key I'm forgetting. I can't remember. I cannot remember. Hunter is not doing anything. I should probably burn that down. Slaughterhouse Metalworks. Coal mine. Granite mine. Why are the coal mines at 0%? Hold on a second. Why are you at 0%? Oh no, have they run out? They've got food. Oh, that's not good. Let me see. Oh, I freaking scroll. There was a coal over this hill. Oh, will you stop doing that? Oh, we need to send a geologist up here again. Call in the geologist. Call in the geologist. Should we send a geologist over here as well? Because this is low level hills, but probably get some coal here. There was definitely coal around here, so we'll speed it up a bit. Whoop. Click, I said. There we go. Oh, what is going on here? There it is. Okay, so try to improve your barracks to tower to get more soldiers in it. So, can I not attack from a barracks? I would have thought you can. You only have to have one soldier in it to hold the fort, so to speak. But that's what I think my settings might be allowing it, because you always have to have one in it. Or if you don't have a soldier in a military building, then it's not defending the border, so you lose the border. So there always has to be a soldier in there. So strong defense, weak defense, fewer defenders. Is this the thing? Do I have to knock that down to the bottom? Because I put that up. Let's see. No attack possible. So you can see that these barracks here that aren't defending the border, that's why they've no stripes on the flag. It means they're not under pressure, and there's only one soldier in them. They don't need another soldier. Iron mine. If these mines run out, oh, that's very depressing. Oh, there's iron over there as well. And water. So at least we have some iron. Yeah, because the manual just says you click on it and send to people. Okay, so started setting up the economy, settlers, military, page 29. Use the 3 occupation sliders to determine the occupation of the military buildings. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I was right. I was just looking at the wrong places. This is for your main castle. This is border areas. Look, they have to have maximum occupancy. So we need to turn that down. So, is that it? No, on Settlers 2, you get both. Let's reset them. You set the maximum and minimum. So the final 3 values correspond to the occupation of your huts. So usually, yes, so that's how many are, that's the maximum in the huts. So let's read, where were we? We were on page 29. Oh, with the defense strength, which is the second slider, you defend whether you defend with the weaker soldiers or whether the stronger soldiers have to go straight in. With the defense strategy, here you set the number of defenders who leave the building in the event of an enemy attack. The attack strength is the 4th one. Determines how many soldiers from each hut are called to attack. It's the 4th slider. So do we have to put that up higher? Maybe that's it. Two soldiers. Yes! So it was set that it looks like you can only have two soldiers in a barracks, so maybe guards towers are the way to go. So well, we've got loads of soldiers over here. Well, I say loads of soldiers. We've got 3. Let's fire a few soldiers in here and just see how they do. Number of attackers. 4. 4 out of 4. Haha! Scottish Serenity, welcome in. Oh my god, that's 4 raids tonight. Wow. that is the record. Thank you very much for that. How are you? Good to hear from you. How was your stream? What were you doing? Let's do this. Subnautica, yes. It's not a game I've played. I've heard a lot of good things about it. But yeah, cool. Well, welcome in. I'm playing the Amiga version of Settlers 2. I'm playing it on a next-gen Amiga, so not an original Amiga. So It's a bit more powerful and it runs quite well. But at some point I will strong attackers. Let's go with the strongest attackers we have. And I've just figured out why I couldn't fight anyone. It's because my barracks are only barely occupied and we're a bit... Oh, we've lost that. So a bit... let's say they weren't willing to give up their soldiers. So now I finally persuaded them to. I'm probably going to lose this fight, but let's send in a few soldiers. Get things going. But there's no gold yet, so I can't really pay them. Yeah, sorry. And I'm drinking grappa. I'm drinking grappa. It is awful. Yes, so now we see. Oh. Okay, we're after killing a couple of guys here. Oh, I died there. Oh, he's killed me twice. Oof. Oh, I'm not doing well here. This guy just keeps dodging. Come on. Ah. What? Oh, I got one guy left, but he hasn't even made it to the hut yet. So, they're running a low flag. So, I have killed a couple of them. Now, they're going to replenish them quickly, so I've got more soldiers coming up. But, yeah, let's send in let's go. Let's just pour soldiers in here. I've got loads of very inexperienced soldiers, so I'm just going to brute force this. By throwing cannon fodder at it, let's say. Because... oh, they're counter-attacking. Oh no. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, I got it. Oh, yes. There we go. Now, so that's mine now. See, so now I've captured that guardhouse, so that's my building. So I'm going to build a road up to that and keep it replenished with soldiers. So then I hold it. It only cost me about 6 men, but it's all right because I've got dozens of soldiers sitting in the castle. Where were we? Yeah. You better send more soldiers for enemies return in their barracks so they won't heal. Yeah, absolutely. But the problem is I've only got 18 soldiers left in reserve. Armory is running out of materials. So the problem is now I've only got a limited amount of material, limited number of weapons. Reserve. Yeah. So I've no steel and no coal. 25 iron ore. So these coal mines are doing nothing, so we have to burn them down. Burny downy. And so there's a coal mine. We need coal. And you can tell by the size of the sign how much there is in that particular seam. Can't build another one there. This guy reading his paper. No, this is what I wanted. Go there. Build. The iron mine is starting to work again. But these guys over here in the meantime are using up all the resources. All the food. See, they're still eating food. So but without gold, I can't make better soldiers. And I don't know why that is, because in the first game, just leaving your soldiers in the castle leveled them up, but they're not leveling up. They're all staying as privates. So there's something I'm missing. So now we're here. Guardhouse. I see now I've got 3 soldiers in there. Cool. Let's mess them up here by doing this, and that'll cut their map in half, because then they won't have any transport across that way. Let's go, guys. Let's go. It's just awful stuff. Oof. All these fights are happening behind the trees, so I can't see what's happening. Oh, that was easy. Okay, I guess this is the point of this level, not to worry about training your soldiers to the highest level, but just to fire them in. So now we're getting better. Now here's the bigger buildings. Look. Now I have to worry about spreading. Yeah. Thanks very much. And yeah, and my little animation for the raids and stuff like that is settlers from Settlers 1. Okay, well let's go here, because if you look at this flag here, it's flying low, so it means there aren't many defenders in there. But I'm still going. No, let's go 3. Yeah, I know what you mean. So when you take over a guard's house or a military building of the enemy, it becomes yours. But the non-military buildings that were the enemies don't become yours. They could get burnt to the ground, and so you pull up all the roads and stuff like that were there. Oh, they've got a pig farm. It's like I can hear pigs. So we are attacking. We see we're on high speed here. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, go on! Yes, yes. I never completed the original. Oh no! Did I? I think I never. No, I never did. I got to the last level, and it's just so brutally hard that I never finished it. Actually, to be fair, I did. Oh, look at that. We're sorted here. Plundering our way through quicker than we can keep up. Oops. But yeah, I'll have to finish it sometime properly, because can you not find a way? No, you can't actually. Huh. But yeah, no, I never completed the original. I got to mission 26, I think, is the last one, and that's where I still am to this day. Okay. Sod that. Well, there's nothing for it, just to attack another one. Oh, we've only got 2? Yeah, let's go with 2. Can we not send soldiers from there? Iron mine. Coal mine. Unoccupied. See, these soldiers here, I don't know if they can actually get there because it's such a distance. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Sorry, that was the one I already got earlier. So, oh, no. This is the last guy. Look, the flag isn't flying there anymore. So we can get this guy. There we go. Sorted. Now, can we build a... Oh, we're not quite there yet. I need to get supply lines to these guys. Maybe we can go from there. Along by the shoreline. Oh, I see I have loads of messages. I wonder if it was trying to tell me that the mines are empty. Yeah, you can't build through the trees like you could in the first game. Yeah, grand. Yeah, okay, now we're connected. Now we've got communication, so we can replenish. We can send more soldiers to these guys and get them attacking in here. These are bigger buildings, but they're only flying low flags, so they just don't have the army. Woodcutter here and hunter. Let's burn that down, because the woodcutter cut down all the trees, and then there were no animals left because we destroyed their habitat. Oh well, sure, we don't need the woodcutter now either. I would like to use your axe for battle. There's more soldiers coming up now to... the scrolling seems to be a bit clunky when it's on the high-speed mode. You know what we could do with here? Is a shipping road. Build landing flag. Build landing flag, yes. Build a waterway. To there. Oh. Uh-oh, can I get in there? Yeah, I can. I can't. Oh, for God's sake. Landing flag. Let's see, can we get... Build a waterway. Is that because it's not connected? What? What have I done wrong here? I'll build in that. Now, build a seaway. Oh, yeah. I already made the path between those two. That's what I thought, but I was expecting it to draw a line to show where the boat would go. Oh yeah, no, here comes a guy with a boat. Okay, well, I don't know what else. I've built a million different sea routes there. Yeah, look, there's two boats coming. Okay, anyways, now we've got a nice shortcut across the map. I can see it? Oh, I can! Oh, that's just very subtle. Yes. So this guy zigzags here. And there's another one there. Okay, well now I've got two sea routes. I guess I have to build a land road. I can't build it anywhere. That one's not even connected to anything. Oh well. Yeah, that's actually quite difficult to see. Anyways, that was a bit of a waste, but can we take that down? Pull down flag, yeah. Just walking on water. Yeah. Mint is doing nothing. This quarry is doing nothing. Fine with that because he's used up all the stone nearby. Yeah. Bring you down. Yeah. Yeah. Jesus the ferryman. Guards house. Oh, we've got... Oh, this fast mode scrolling is a bit weird. We've got a few. Now let's get this tower. Let's get this tower. Let's go. Because we've got loads of soldiers nearby now. Have another little bit of this. Don't like the taste of it at all. Nice warm glow afterwards. But... Ah, turpentine. There's only one guy in there. Well, I'll have this. I'll have this. Sorted. Watchtower. Nice. Have it. Look, their people are just milling around the place. Let's go. That's a quite low occupancy as well. Let's try that with 3 people. Yes. Cheers. Sláinte. Oh. That was brutal. Knock, knock. How are you? I'd like your castle, please. Post. Oh, give me your castle, please. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear, this guy's good. Thanks very much, Scottish. See you again soon. Yeah, good night. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for dropping in. Watchtower. 1 soldier. So the watchtower, 3 soldiers. How many does it hold? 4, 5, 6. Ah, very good. So we're getting there. Oh, now we're getting to the heart of things. This is production. This is blacksmiths and stuff. So let's attack this one. We don't have many soldiers. Let's actually pause for a moment and let the soldiers catch up. Right. Yes. Cool. Good night. And yeah, thanks for dropping in, John. Good to see you. And yeah, enjoy your game. It's an awkward path. So, there we go. Yes. And thank you, Captain. Cheers. And 07. Good to see you. And yeah, sure, we'll chat again soon, I'm sure. Whoa. Okay, so we've got a building here as well. We can take out some of their farm width. I think that's relatively low. I think they're just running short of soldiers. Oh, they've got this little thing here. I missed that one. Let's get that one as well. 8. We won't need 8 for this. Oh, I didn't mean to send 6. I meant to send 3. Anyways, good night, and give settlers a go when you get a chance. Now, oh, I've sent some of the reserve soldiers that I wanted to get up there are actually working their way across here. Yeah, good stuff. Come on. Next up. That's the stuff. Whoa! Big advance there. Well, on the visibility anyway, Fog of War has cleared a lot. These guys, this is the problem. Well, not the problem, but it didn't advance the border very far because they've got like lots of defense. Their production is going all over the place because presumably the places these were all intended for have disappeared and all the paths have been burnt down, so they're getting quite clogged up. Probably don't need 6. They've only got a small flag. Let's send in 4. What does that mean? 1, 3. Oh. Lowest, highest. Oh, I see. I see. Yes. We did have a load of people in there. We need to build a path to that one. Can we build a path? Is there a way? There is. This one? Is there a path we can build to this one? Yeah. Cool. Now we're motoring. Oh, that has 5 guys in it. Okay, so nearly full complement there. Let's take down these 2 guys here. Let's take down this one first because this one's quite a big one. Oh, that's their main castle, is it? Surely not. Just keep on going in and out of that with buckets. But you see, if you start off on the first level, I think you start off with a tent. So I was just wondering if that's theirs. We'll give that one a go, and sure, we'll get this one as well while we're at it. We've only got 2 available. That might be enough. If not, we'll have more soon. We're fairly ploughing across the map now. Look at that. Let's see how our statistics are. Military strength. Oh, I was absolutely destroying them with the military. From Yeah, once I started mining and getting the blacksmith going, things took off. So we've lost a few soldiers, but they've lost some as well, and I have a lot more to lose. So that's fine. We'll be alright. Our productivity's okay. Enemies vanquished. Gold. Nothing. Military strength, yeah. Merchandise, yes. Going way up. Inhabitants. Oh, they've a lot of people, but none of them are soldiers. Buildings. Now. Catching up with them buildings-wise because I'm burning most of theirs down. Did they manage to defend that one? I have to send a few guys over, sort that out. Communication lines are there, but they're very thin, they're very distant. They're sprawling all over the map. Yeah. What's that do? Oh yeah. Yeah. The Nubians are lousy fighters, but they have a catapult which we must destroy. Perhaps then we shall be able to capture plans showing how to build such a weapon. Capture the catapult and then gain access to the gateway. Oh yes, gateways. Have to get to Stargate. No attack possible, okay. We need soldiers to we don't need all these guards' houses, to be honest. We can burn some of them down and get the guards back. You always run a risk when you burn down a defensive position that the border will retract too much. So we've nearly reached a point where we're wrapping around in the north-south direction as well as the east-west direction. Armory is running, 50%, but it's running. The mint is never going to do anything. The well is okay, the farm is okay. Bakery, everything's running okay, more or less. We've got too many barracks. I should be able to burn this one down without any consequences. Surely. If it does burn something down, it'll only be the mint. We don't need that, to be fair. Oh, that was close. I may have caused issues transportation wise, but we can... Oh. Oh no! Oh no. Oh, you know what? I haven't saved in fucking hours. We can ignore this error. We can ignore it. Let's see what happens if we ignore it. Bug in the audio. Ignore DSI. Okay. Okay. That was a get out of jail free card. Let's save the game. Save the game. Yeah. That kind of error is what, if it was on one of the, if it was on OS3, that would have brought down the computer. So OS4 does have a little bit more stability in that way. It sort of grabs these memory miswrites before they cause damage. It's not foolproof. It can't be foolproof, but it is definitely, it has saved my ass a few times. And welcome in, Mark, by the way. Amiga Mark. Good to see you. Hope you're well. This is the Amiga version of Settlers. I don't know how long you were watching. But yes, this is the Amiga version. I'm playing on OS4 because I couldn't get it to run on my 1200. But anyway, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. I think we have this enemy on the ropes at this stage, so shan't be too long. Yes, it is. And I played this back in the day Oh, hey, D Mackie, welcome in as well. Oh, all the all the Amiga Bill crew here tonight. Good to see you. Yes, it is. A Pi Storm is really what you need to make to do a game like this justice. So I do want to try it out. I have a 1200 with an 060 and a graphics card, and I want to try it on that one. I haven't tried it yet, and just see how well it does. But yeah, no, it's other than that little quirk there, it did crash earlier as well, to be fair. But other than that little glitch there, it is running pretty well on what is a notoriously flaky Amiga 1 XE. So well, yeah, it would have been similar. I can't imagine it being that big a deal because back in the day I played the Mac version on my 1200 with the graphics card. Yeah, it is in C, but like when games get to a certain complexity, it's handling it in assembly just is it's basically you're fighting a losing battle with diminishing returns. Basically, it's like, well, if you can throw some extra CPU power at it rather than spending the time doing that, then that's what most people do, and that's how it ended up the way it is. But there's the Mac version, and I played that on Shapeshifter back in the day. I actually went out and bought the Mac version, and it ran well. So hey Drummer, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome along. So back in the day it did play that well, and so there's no reason to imagine you couldn't you wouldn't get similar performance from an Amiga port of the same code. And ultimately this is the port of the Mac version. Yes, it is impressive, and I wonder what's going on because yeah, surely it was a bit of a kind of a okay. I presume there was no payment involved in terms of the coding. I presume the guy who did the port did it for free, basically. But so it's obviously, or it must be just a kind of a well, sure. If you want to do that, be my guest and give us £2 per copy or whatever. Maybe, I don't know, but it is impressive, isn't it? So, and I think because it's such a quality port, and if it's successful, it could lead the way to other similar ports. Let's give this a go. This guy here. Yeah. Yep, absolutely, and especially if there are talented coders who are willing to give up their time to do that. I think that's pretty cool. We have so many barracks that aren't doing anything. Like this one here. But I'm afraid of knocking it down because that could retreat the border here. Well, surely we don't need this one. So I'm burning down these barracks because it frees up soldiers to go elsewhere. To be give fast van present, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And that was the thing. Back in the day, people were screaming about games like this and saying, oh, because of course the Amiga can run it. But the reality of it was that yes, the Amiga could run it, but how many people back then had an 060? You're going to sell a few thousand copies and that's it. For something to make it worthwhile, and at the time you would have had to pay developers to do the port and pay testers and all that kind of stuff. You're talking you need to sell 100,000 copies. So yeah, exactly. So for you did have specialist companies like Clickboom and that who would who would get licenses for Right, guys, thank you, Javier, and welcome. Yeah, thanks for calling in again. It's great to see you as always. and good night. But yeah, it's I think it's an easier thing to do now, as well as having better tools and cross compilers and stuff like that. Having more people with more powerful Amigas makes it worthwhile, as well as people willing to kind of do it for free, basically. So hopefully this will pave the way for more. Now, who else wants a kicking? Look at this guy. Knock knock. So we'll take that out and then we'll burn it down. Yeah, both ports and, like, you know, original games. Absolutely. Scorpion, and we actually had Aroc here earlier. By the way, I'm not sure if he's still here. Probably not, because what time would God it be? 8 in the morning over there, but or something like that. But yeah, Aroc is the developer of Scorpion Engine. It's quite the piece of software. Quite impressive. Oh, is that their castle? It is their castle. There we go. I can only reach it with 3 people. What would be your most favourite game from the mid to late 90s that you'd love to see ported? Whew, that is a good question. Because I think some of my favourite games I did actually port. Or not yeah, absolutely, isn't it? There's loads of people. 4 raids. Amazing. A JRPG, yeah, because we never really had many of them, or any of them. You see, when you get into the realm of 3D, things get a little more tricky. But things like the first Fallout, Warcraft, games like that. But see, you know, I like that kind of game. But yeah, getting into 3D it's a whole other world of hurt for people. But Populous the Beginning, I love Populous the Beginning, and I think that would be a great one. It is 3D, but a mixture of 3D and 2D, and I think that wouldn't be too taxing in terms of 3D machines. But yeah. Yeah, again, Populous 3 is one I saw, or I had on one of the first games I bought for the PC, actually, because I'm not that big a gamer. And so I had lots of games on the Amiga that I still played. And yeah, it was a case of, yeah, you know, this is finally a game that I want to play and it's not available on the Amiga. So I bought it on the PC, bought the expansion pack, played it, loved it. Was playing it again recently on stream. It's a great game. Okay, so how are we doing here? We got that one. Nope, can't. Oh, we did. It did the pathfinding. Oh, now we can start building our network. Yeah, Populous is great. Well, see, I never played. Well, I think I played Populous 1, but I couldn't quite get into it. But Populous 2, I loved. Although I was rubbish at it. But yeah, I played Populous 2 a bit. And oh, my capture card is doing its shite again. Bear with. It's annoying. It does that every so often. It's yeah. I need a new capture card. This is a great capture card. I love it. Well, until it did that. Syndicate is a great. I love Syndicate, and Syndicate Wars actually would be a good one. But see, that's a very 3D, and the early 3D stuff I don't think aged that well. Yeah, it's a good shout. Civ 2, 3. But yeah, I don't think Syndicate Wars is as playable now. Well, not that it isn't as playable, but I don't think it scales well to more modern views. Whereas, like, you know, the pixel art is lovely all the time, timeless, if you like. Okay, so we can burn this one down, definitely. Free up some soldiers. If we burn this one down, what do we lose? Big chunk of land here, but there's nothing there. Maybe lose the path. We have other paths. Oh, hell, just burn down those two, actually. Let's free up 2 soldiers. Well, let's take out his guard tower. Oh, let's take out his guard tower anyway. Oh, and there's also this one. No, I've committed. I'm too thinly spread. Too thinly spread. Can I turn down my... If I reduce those, that should drive everyone out of the non-essential places. Like the likes of these, which aren't really holding the border. Now they're already kind of reduced. Barracks, 1 soldier, yeah. Yes, yeah, and there are loads of modern ports. What was I playing there the other day? Now, some modern games, even if they have the retro graphics, are quite heavy in terms of you know, the physics behind them and stuff like that. But yeah, there are some that would be perfectly suited to like even a more powerful Amiga. What's helping as well is that we're getting things like ports of like there's someone working on SDL2 for OS3, because OS4 already has SDL2, but there's a port of SDL2 for OS3, I believe, and modern games will often use that. Now, obviously, a lot of modern games are just going to be way too heavy for such a machine, but some won't, and they still use this kind of underlying. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, these, you know, they use the same underlying engine. So a lot of stuff here that we don't need. I'm going to burn down some of these barracks along the side here. We don't really need this road going all the way up and around. So you can go. That barracks is kind of holding this border. Yeah, we'll leave that there. This one, and burn that down. James, good night, and thanks for dropping in. It's great to see you, and sure, yeah, we'll chat again soon, I'm sure. Good night, take care. Jesus. Let's burn this one down. So when you burn down the buildings, you get back the people who were in them, like this guy here. So we're getting some soldiers back from these buildings. We don't need them. Ultimately, we're just pushing this way across the map. We also don't need this one, so we can burn that one down. So here we are. We still have a road to these ones going up this way. We probably don't need these two. Certainly don't need these two. So let's burn this one down as well. Oops. What was that? Did I burn that one down? I think I did. That was the second barracks, wasn't it? I hope. Yeah, I think we're okay there. Right. Okay, so we need those soldiers we freed up. Should... Yeah, they're starting to make... free some soldiers from my headquarters. Have I not set the headquarters defense quite low? Yeah, it's so long since I played this. So they're going to the storehouse. Let's have a look. Oh, shit. Wrong button. There's 5 guys in there. But let's see what's going on in the headquarters. Oh, the sound of weapons being made. I like it. Oh, look, we've loads of swords and shields. Why aren't they being given to men? Give them to the men. We've got 100 men. We've no soldiers in there. Although, yeah, the defense might be quite high. Oh, where's the button for Oh, no. Where's the button for converting? Already at the maximum. Fewer defenders. Is this what we wanted? The border areas, we have most of them. More recruits. Yeah, in the first Settlers there is a button for it. I thought there was in this as well. But... Yeah, so that's what I've done as well. So that's the lowest, and that's the lowest. The border areas should be fully occupied, and that's what you want because you want them for the attack. So, swords and shields, 17 of each. 269 people. Well, I know a lot of them are working on the roads. Productivity, no. I want more recruits. Is there a... Not sure if you cut the rows. No, because if you look in the headquarters, well, there are loads of people doing nothing. There are people doing nothing, so I can move that. I can do that to make them go out. But what for? I don't know. Take out a store. Yeah, that's it. I thought there was a button for forcing them to become military. What's this? On the third page, you can adjust the number of reserve soldiers who are responsible for guarding the headquarters. I've only got one soldier. There are two values given. The first value indicates the current number of men. The second value indicates the desired number. So, Dockster, great. Thank you very much for calling in. And yeah, so good to see you. And 07 Commander. Yeah. Cheers. Night night. See, reserve. Oh. No, let's no, that's the wrong one. 27 soldiers, but no more are getting recruited. Why not? There's something to Google. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. Sorry, yeah, I was going to get rid of that one recruit because there's clearly nobody is going to come near us. So we can drop that down to 0. Well, we didn't get any. We didn't get any higher ranks. 18 shields and swords. Don't really need this either, but like these don't really have people in them. There's like one soldier. We've disconnected that path now. Don't you need beer for soldiers? Yeah. But I thought beer just enhanced the soldiers, did it not? I have a brewery. Oh, brewery's not working. Why? We don't have enough wheat. Why don't we have enough wheat? We've got 2 farms going. This farm's out and putting 100%. Yeah. So, do I actually need beer to make soldiers? As in, you know, you can't recruit soldiers unless they're drunk. Is the other farm being blocked? No. Oh, well, yeah. It's not, there aren't too many fields going on there. Yeah, that was a poor choice, to be fair, because I built it there. And then I realized I couldn't get around that way, which is the way I wanted to go. So the path does exclude a lot of land. Now, also, forester. I'm going to get rid of the forester because we've got loads of wood. And he keeps on planting more trees and taking up the place. Yeah, I wish I had cold beers, to be fair. I do not have cold beers. I had a... yeah, it was poor planning on my part. Metalworks. Oh yeah, for tools. We should switch that off anyway. That shouldn't be absorbing any materials. I don't know why I needed a metalworks, actually. The forest is burnt down, so the woodcutter should eventually chop down those trees. Best ratio for foresters to woodcutters 1 to 2. I think so, yeah. But I do have a few woodcutters around the place. I think the problem is that this one's just getting out of hand and it's taking up all the land around here that could be used for farming. Our quarry's finished as well. Let's get rid of that as well. And cut the path. And pull down the flag. And pull down that flag. Yeah. I get the woodcutter to keep going there. I think that was my... Well, I think that was my only forester. So maybe that's it. So what I should do, actually, is... I've probably got too much food. Do I? 52 breads. Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shut down the mill and the bakery. Or shut down the mill. So that it doesn't take any more wheat. Because this farm is going great guns. Tools, general statistics, merchandise statistics. Oh, my coal's taking a dip. Plenty of water. There's definitely an art to this one. Or, well, two settlers about that, yeah. Stock, productivity. Gold and granite, no. But coal and iron are doing okay. We could do with more coal as well, although I think we're kind of at the point where it doesn't matter. We're using it whenever we get it. Okay. Coal mine's flat out, so is the iron mine, more or less. Got that. Watchtower. Let's get this watchtower. And then we can build a path here, and we can probably burn down this one. Oh no, wait, let's keep that for, and we get this building. There's the arch. Where's the catapult? I need to get the catapult, or is it just a case of getting the catapult? Yeah, no, I think that's probably pushing it a bit. And if I remember right, Settlers 3 is where it becomes 3D. Is it? Because that'll be tricky. 3D is a there we go, is a bit of a sticking point because there are lots of graphics cards for the Amiga, but 3D is basically software powered unless there are very few graphics cards that have hardware 3D acceleration. So you know, the PyStorm and all that kind of stuff don't have Warp 3D drivers, and that's a little bit of a problem. Oh, send two guys, because yes, that would help a lot for things like that. But at the moment, there's not that much software that would use it. But also, Warp 3D means Warp 3D is a little bit more awkward. Like so if you have an SDL port, like for this, for example, SDL2 port, it means the port is relatively straightforward. But Warp 3D is a very different API to like OpenGL or Direct3D. So porting games is a little bit trickier. You have to kind of write wrapper functions for a lot of the OpenGL stuff. So there is mini GL, but yeah, it's one of those things. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Have we got more soldiers? Here they come, here they come. Oh. Yeah, loads of soldiers. So, yeah, Warp 3D, it would open a lot of things, but I think you'd be better off with a Warp 3D and with a wrapper library. That'd be the way to go. So an OpenGL wrapper library doing the same job as SDL2, it would kind of give an interface that like a lot of software would already use. That's what you want. Let's go. But yeah, you're reducing your market again there, because like this game is just about playable on AGA. It might be clunky, but if you have an 060 in your 1200, you can play this game. So whereas Warp 3D is tricky. Now there is the software 3D, like Wasp 3D is a Warp 3D emulator as such, but because it's software driven, it's difficult. It needs a lot more CPU power. There we go. We're victorious in battle in the Isle des Hours. The gateway has become active again. I'm excited by the prospect where our journey will take us now. The inscription of the gateway is in Latin. I hope that we'll retrace the steps of our legendary predecessors when they journeyed to Rome. You completed this mission. The third chapter awaits you. It's like, no, come on, you didn't just leave that there. But okay, there's a text window that ends here. Continue. Do we have to do we not have to get the catapult blueprints? Oh, there's a delightful thing. Do we not have to take on their main castle? No. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. Oh, I see. So it's just a notional thing. Cool. Well, sure. Can I? Yeah. I suppose just go to the main menu and choose the next mission. Fair enough. Ah, fuck it. Let's go and take these guys on. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Don't know how many people they have in here. Maybe lots. It'd be a bit weird if they had lots and lots, though. Let's go, indeed. We can burn that down. Well. No, stay here, guys. Stay here. Ah. Oh. Oh, there we go. Now we're testing the machine. Still scrolling smoothly. Look at that. Wow. But yeah, I'm impressed at how well it's handling that. There we go. It was from the era of what would you say, Pentium 2s, 100, 200 megahertz machines, not even 100 megahertz. So this Amiga 1 is 800 megahertz, which is decent. Not that megahertz is a hard and fast way of measuring these things, but it's a rough idea. Okay, right, let's go to the next mission, and we give this a go. I'll just give the next mission a bit of a look, and I'll probably call the stream. We'll save it again. End chapter. Oh, it's doing it automatically. You have successfully completed chapter 2. You used to have a nice SAM 460 system. We had this yeah, the SAM 460 is a nice little thing. Probably more reliable than this hunk of junk. Cool. Roman campaign. The pass. See what happens. The pass. It's very 90s, these pre-rendered screens. 17th day of the 3rd month of the 3rd year. Yeah, the Mirari boards are looking quite cool, and they came out of nowhere. Like, what? Who in their right mind is developing something like this? Because there's the A1222, which is a nice board, but it's been in kind of development hell for 10 years now or something like that, which is crazy. Yeah, because I saw the A1222 at Amiga Ireland pre-pandemic. I'm sure it was pre-pandemic, and it was 2018, 2019. And it was a lovely machine, and the only thing that was left on it was the audio drivers. But it spent so long then not being built that the parts were obsoleted, and they needed to, scrap it and redo it. Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's like it was a 10-year-old board. It was basically a replacement for the 460, which was at the time discontinued. It's supposed to be like a cheap OS4 board. But anyways, we've created something of a routine in establishing a viable settlement. Everything should now work like clockwork. We came across another castaway. He warned us against the hostile Nubian tribes in the east of the island. The mountains in the east are also allegedly have large quantities of gold. The man knew nothing about a gateway, but he was only familiar with a small part of the island. Okay, here we have gold. Yeah, it's mad. Oh, look at all the wildlife. Let's get some hunters. Let's get stonecutter. Stonecutters, ahoy. Stonecutters, woodcutters. Woodcutter. Let's get a hunter on the go. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. That's the one. Yeah, because wasn't the CPU a sticking point on that a little bit? Yeah, people were not happy about it with this different FPU, which in reality isn't a problem. Even Amiga OS3 can handle differences like that, because if you look at the difference in FPU between the 030 and the 060. And that's the end of that. Not that there was a huge amount in it. But yeah, it can be handled. Maybe it's not 100% efficient, but it's perfectly doable. And this will clear some land as well, because that land is kind of like can't really build much there, so we can't really expand that way. But we can expand this way, and gold is in the east, so let's go east. Barracks. Do a barracks until we know what we're dealing with. But let's have a look at the map, actually. Oh, this is a much bigger map. Much bigger map. Okay, this is going to be... At the speed I play this game, it's going to be a long, long level. Yeah, it's impressive, isn't it? And an official licensed high-end game, no less. Like this would be basically like a AAA title. Hey, up in smoke. How are you? Hope you had a good couple of pints. Good. Mildly jealous. I've just finished. This is the last of a bottle of grappa, and it is. No, it's not great stuff. It's rough. That's the end of that. So we just started the third mission. It's going all right. Actually, I didn't check what stocks we started with. We've got everything, have we? 15 boats. All right. Something tells me we're going to need boats. Yeah, I'm not out as much these days now that I have like a 5-month-old child. It's kind of it's not always doable. Okay. We don't have much food. We're going to have to get some food on the go. We have some wheat and flour in reserve, so we could do with... Well, the mines are going to be in the east. Isn't that what they said? The mountains are going to be in the east. The mines are going to be in the east. So I think we should expand and see. Wow. Yeah. yeah. No, to be fair, I have an 8-year-old as well, and it is tricky, but less tricky than with the with the baby. When we build this, we should also build a fisherman over here. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, look at this guy. Who's he? Who's he? What? Oh, I got better soldiers. I was expecting them to be wearing armor. I'm still in quick mode, you see, so things are getting built really quickly. We have no more soldiers. That's very important. We have some pretty good soldiers. That was our best soldier going out there. He was a silver shield. Ooh. Right. Okay, well at least I know that corner is well defended. Let's see, we build a fishery here. We should expand this way as well. Oh, build a road. There we go. Lots of animals. If I cut down all the trees, are the animals going to go away? But anyway, the hunter should have loads of fun there. There are lots of animals running around the place. How are we for building materials? Oh, we're fine for building materials. Grand! Forced to be soldier button, yeah. I'm going to have a look at that. See what I can do there, because it seems a bit silly to have swords and shields and people sitting around doing nothing. Could we expand to the north as well? Open plains. Yeah. So, good night, Amiga Mark. Thanks for dropping in. Good to see you. And yes, I'll probably be finishing up this. What time? Jesus, 11:30. Yeah, I'll probably be heading off soon as well. But yeah, thanks for dropping in. And yeah, have a great night yourself. Let's just get the lay of the land here a bit more and see what's in them there hills. Yeah. Need to build this guard's hut first, but we're speeding up, so we're fine. Got water. Nothing. Get up further up there. Get up further. Nothing. Okay, guard has been built. It's a fisherman. Yeah, he is fishing there. Nothing caught yet. Looks like he's fishing in the ditch. Instead of in the water. Probably not going to catch much there, my pal. Hunter's doing well, though. Yeah. So when we do find the mines, we'll have a nice stock of food for them. Okay, that's the guard's hut just about done. The barracks. Let's get a guard in there. Yeah, you see, these guys are serious guys. We'll have to swap them out. Because at some point, these, you know, I don't want my best soldier to be here. I want them to be on the front lines. But this will open up more of the mountains, and then we can send the geologists further up. Ah, that's what we want. Put a flag there. And let's have a couple of geologists. Let's see how many geologists we have. Oh, we've occupied to the north as well. Nice open land there. Let's build a farm. A gold coin. Yes, he's good soldiers here. Gold coins are being spent all over the place. Only one gold coin left. We have gold. Iron. We do have some materials, so we can mint some more gold. That could actually basically... Yeah, that could help promote our soldiers. But if there's gold in the hills to the east... Or do they mean mountains over the far east of the island? So maybe not these ones. We just had to keep expanding. That looks like iron. There's iron and coal. Okay. Well, look, that'll help us because we need to make some more weapons. Coal mine. Iron mine. I'm going to cut this road. Oh, still can't build there. Okay, fine. Coal mine. What was that one? So, yeah, 2 coal mines and an iron mine. That's what we want. And can we build... Yeah, we build an iron... Smelters. There. Oh, I did say iron smelter, didn't I? Yeah. Right, that's good as well. So that'll go to there. And from there, go to there. Armory will have to be somewhere else, but that's okay. We can build an armory here. Well, guardhouse, barracks. Yes, sorry, say this page. Oh, catapult and watchtower. Yeah, good stuff. No, okay, fine. Ho hum. Yeah, okay, we'll go there for now anyway. Okay, so I think this is going to be more drawn out. I thought maybe the hills here would be good for finding gold, but apparently not. I mean, they mean the far east. East of the island. Okay, send a geologist up here as well, just see what happens. Wait, no materials. It's been stuck in that same song for ages. Oh. For some reason it goes back to single track mode sometimes. We'll save the game there. Okay. Okay, I think we're established here anyway, right? What I'm going to do is we'll leave it there because I need to go to bed. I know it's a Friday night and all that, but yeah, it's been a long week. Long week. So, anyways, okay. Let's leave it at that. And thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for the follows and the raids. Anyone who's still here from those various raids. That's probably the most raids I've ever had in a single stream, which is cool. Good stuff. I really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks for coming and spending your time with me. Let's see. Is there someone to raid? Who's around to raid? Anyone? Any suggestions? There's Charlie Farr. There's Emma McGann, who's nothing to do with computers but music. She's very good singer, songwriter. Tangerine Club, also musicians. Kiffer Geo. Oh, Kiffer Geo does. He's a friend of mine from Ireland. He does. Oh, Joe, you're absolutely welcome. I think we'll raid Kiffer because he's a friend of mine from home, and he is. Yeah, he usually streams kind of like a lot of turn-based Dungeons & Dragons kind of stuff. So let's give him a shout and we'll have a little chat there. We've missed snack time. He does a snack time where you have to predict the snacks, which is quite cool. But oh, I've just realised I have 256 followers. That goes well in my programmer's brain. That's that's cool. Okay, so let's go. Where's my thingy? Yes, let's go raid. Let's raid Kiffer. Cool. Right, and yeah, so I don't know this game under rail, but should be interesting. Listen, thank you very much, guys, and I will. Oh, Pints and Amiga. I'm just literally raiding out. So, but thank you for calling in. I'm going to be raiding Kiffer Geo now. Oh, good to see you. But yeah, just heading off. We've been playing Settlers 2, the Amiga version, on the Amiga 1 XE G4. So it's been quite good. Yeah, but it is my bedtime now, sadly. So, but thank you for calling in. And we're going to go and raid Kiffer Geo. So good night, everyone. And I'll talk to you soon. Hopefully next week. Hopefully next weekend. Oh, maybe not. Anyway, I will. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Ruben, how are you? Welcome in. And sorry. Oh, everyone's here. Okay, we'll cancel that raid just for a minute, and have a chat for other people who've just come in. If you're only just in, I'm Rob. I have been playing Settlers 2. The Amiga release, which is awesome, brand new released version, 29 years in the making. Look at that beautiful box game with a manual and the whole lot. Lovely. But yeah, it's all good. It's a beautiful thing. It smells so good as well. You know, you miss opening a box and having the manual there and having a sniff. But it also comes with some nice postcards and like just little artwork things. So you've got your keyboard shortcuts. You've got the pixel art for the Settlers 2 castle. Pixel art for the Settlers 1 castle, which I think is a nice touch. And a screenshot from the intro animation for Settlers 1, which is lovely. I think it's a nice touch they didn't have to do, but they did, and that's why you buy a box copy. But hey, yeah, so I bought it like last week, I think, or well, a while ago, and I streamed this last week, but I hadn't actually got the physical copy at that stage, so it arrived during the week. And so when you buy the physical copy, you also get the digital version to download, so you can play it straight away. But yeah, no, I am playing it on a next-gen Amiga, so it played perfectly fine, perfectly smoothly, and all that. I didn't get it to work on my 1200. It was giving FPU errors, and it does need an FPU, but the README in the documentation says that it should work with a soft FPU. So I installed soft FPU, and it still didn't work. So I don't know what the story is there. I'll have to do some more investigation. But anyways, that's the story. I will try again and maybe stream from the 1200 again, because the 1200 is quite on the limit of what it should be capable of. Now, I did play this years ago on the Mac. Well, I also have the Mac version here, and I bought that like 25 years ago, and I was playing that on my Amiga 1200 under Shapeshifter, and it was playable. It was perfectly fine. But I have like on that 1200, I have a graphics card. Oh, it should run fine on that, to be fair. Yeah, oh, sorry, Ruben. Sorry. But next time. I'll stream this again next weekend. Yeah, it should run fine on the I think a graphics card will help a lot, because like one of the big bottlenecks is basically the graphics speed. Because that's yeah, you know, that's the problem with running it on AGA, is just the throughput that you need for a game like this. So an A4000 Mediator is quite fast, and with a graphics card in that, it should be quite decent. So that was it. I played that and it ran very well. So anyways, look, sorry, you've only just arrived, but I'm gonna raid out, and we're gonna go and see Kiffer. I'll raid you on 256. There, you're fine, absolutely fine, I'm sure. It says I've raided Kiffer Geo. Did I? I didn't. So let's try and raid Kiffer Geo. Let's try that again. Okay. So let's go raid Kiffer. I already raided Kiffer one time the last 30 days. Okay, listen, thank you very much, guys. Good night, and yeah, take care of yourselves, and we'll maybe see you next week. Where's this button? Oh yeah, this button. Nope, that one.
Raiding with a party of elves. How are you doing, Daedalus? How are you doing? Thank you, Jimmy, as always, for the shout-outs. Daedalus, what were you streaming this evening? You're just going to see us die now any second. Hey, Ruben, how are you doing? We have 12 hit points. We're going to take 10 hit points now, and then the monster's going to kill us. Settlers 2 on the Amiga Good old Amiga. Thank you, Ruben, for the follow. We are playing Underrail. Underrail is a bit like Fallout, except where Fallout is set on an irradiated surface of North America. Underrail is set in a bad rail system. And we played for like about 10 hours before anyone mentioned this. We're on 2 hit points. A Slavic underworld? Slavic underworld? You think it's underneath Eastern Europe? I'm not saying it's not. I just kind of pictured it. That's where the developer's from. This game is from. This is quite modern. Quite modern. 2015. It's only 10 years old, so it's not retro. It's just. Oh, that's an older. Retro styling. Yeah. I think it's the newest game we've played on stream. No, wait. Solasta was newer. Not Call of Duty? Yeah, it's not Call of Duty. Okay. I don't like the creatures that are down here. And it regenerates while it's not killing.